as you can see, the sun is on my face. We have finally got the weather that we've been waiting for so long, and it has been about between 20 and 25 degrees for the last 2 or 3 days now. And I'm hoping, I'm praying that actually it might be time to try a bit of surface fishing. So I've come down to Marchwood to see if I can take one off the top. We know how cagey they are here. I'm not expecting a fish, but I've just come down for a bit of a doss for a couple of hours after work. We're going to see what happens. I've got a lake to myself. Also, look at this picture right here, this picture. I caught this last week. I didn't actually film that day that I fished, but it was 11 pounds. I thought it was bigger. It looks bigger. I think it was 11 pound 8 or something like that. Something very close to that, 11.6, 11.8, something like that. And yeah, what a beautiful fish. I had it on a single grain of corn. They were milling around on the surface, but I didn't have any bread with me. Stupid. Always take bread with you guys. Didn't have any with me. So I flicked a single bit of corn out, free line in it, and I just tried to drop it as close to his face as I could. And I landed it within about a foot of where he was swimming, and he saw it and he was hungry. He just went straight for it, and bang. That is the first time I've ever hooked a fish free lining a single bit of corn. So that was pretty nuts. But yeah, what a result. Let's get onto the lake. Let's see if there's anything surfacing. There's a lot of pollen in the air, which isn't great because it's all falling in the water. There's a lot of like white stuff in the water that seems to get all over the line, and it's a bit mucky. But we're gonna have a walk around, see if we can see anything, and hopefully we can catch a fish. You guys will remember this lake from when I put the pike in one of my last videos. It's the same lake, but this is why. Look at the weather. This is beautiful. But yeah, this is why the fish are so cagey and hard to catch here, especially the carp, because of how shallow it is. I just think that they're a little bit spooky, a little bit on edge, you know. But look, this apparently right here, I've been told, is the deepest part of the lake on the end here. I don't know how much you can see because the sun, but look over there, all the white stuff, that's all like the pollen and the stuff falling off the trees and things, and it just makes it a nightmare to fish in. But I don't know if the fish like it in there. But yeah, apparently this is the deepest part of the lake. It gets up to about 4 foot, and that's as deep as it goes. But I'm gonna have a complete lap. I've got my glasses on. I'm gonna have a complete lap of the lake just to see if I can scout anything out. It's actually overgrown a little bit even further, because when I came down here a few weeks ago, you could actually get in here. These little bits of, well, I don't know what they are, some sort of like plant has grown there. There used to be, literally a couple of weeks ago, none of that was there, and you could actually fish there. But look how much more overgrown it is, even in here. Like these things weren't here. So yeah, I think the gardener might have to come out and do a bit of work here. Although it's interesting, on this side of the lake, it doesn't seem like the sun gets onto the water much, but maybe that's just because the sun's moving around. I'm gonna have a look in this swim just here, because I've definitely seen fish moving through here in the past. This is one of my favorite. I've just been stung by a stinging nettle. That one right there got me on the knee. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get over that. I might try and just throw some bread here towards under those trees. I don't know, honestly, I just want to catch something. I can't believe the pathway is actually still boggy, even though we've had like 3 or 4 really good days. Well, I guess that answers the question. The sun obviously doesn't get to this part of the lake. It's all on the other side, apparently. Well, after walking a lake, I think it's really important to always go with your instinct, honestly. Like, this swim here looks fantastic, but there's an overgrown tree. I say overgrown, it's a fallen tree in the lake, and I've got 6 pound line because I haven't loaded different line onto my spool, which I am going to do. But yeah, I think it is so important, guys, to go with your gut instinct. My gut instinct is to go over to where the island is where I showed you just a minute ago, and give it a go there. The wind is blowing down to where all the white stuff is in the lake, and I feel like that might draw the fish down, because obviously all the food's blowing down that way. Anything that drops into the water, it's all getting blown down that way. So I feel like if the fish are hungry, they're going to be feeding in that area. So yeah, also I just need to say quickly, ignore my hair, because I need a haircut real bad. I'm still rocking the lockdown haircut, and like we're nearly out of it now. So yeah, but I don't know, I'm stalking these carp, so I need to hide my face, right? Well, here is the battle wound, although I don't really think you can see it. Camera's not focusing anyway. Oh, here we go. That's a good focus right there. Can you see it? You actually can't see it. It wasn't too bad of a sting, but what I am going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, because if I don't, I'm going to walk in it and it's going to sting me again. And that won't be fun. There we go. It's dead now. Right, this is the swim, guys. There's a little bit of surface movement, but it's just like little fry. But yeah, I'm going to try casting out towards the middle, towards the trees, and maybe under the trees over there. But as it's all overgrown, I'm free lining bread here off the top, so it's just going to be a case of, I mean, I haven't got much room to cast, and there's trees bloody everywhere. I think it's going to be more a case of just flicking it out. I'm going to throw a couple of bits in now, see if we can get any feeding. Guys, the fish are feeding. There are carp taking bread off the top. Now, it's not manic, but there's, my bit of bread is that furthest bit of bread out, but that bread closest in, a carp just went for that. It was only about 2 or 3 pound, but I'm hoping it comes back and takes my bit of bread. But yeah, I've seen something a little bit bigger out towards the middle. I can't get out there in this swim. I'm going to have to move around the lake for that. But I'm just going to have a quick go in here, see if I can take something here. But yeah, there's fish in the area, guys, and they want to feed. It's not a great amount of fish feeding. There's just every now and then a fish will come up and take a bit of bread, but it's quite slow, so it's going to be a patient game. But they're here and they're feeding. Guys, there's a fish, keeps coming up right here, feeding right here. My bit of bread is the next bit of bread to go in. Wait there, sorry for the filming angles. I wish I had my GoPro on, but I don't. I'm trying to be quick about this. I don't think he's big, but a fish is a fish, and I want to get off the mark here. I'll pick you back up. He's under this tree. Absolute madness. Guys, I've hooked up, and this fish was a lot bigger than the one that I was looking at, but he's taken me in the tree, and my line's caught in the trees, but he's still on, because his head's still knocking. I've only got 6 pound line on here, and I could have a double figure fish on. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm in trouble. The fish is still on. I'm definitely in a bit of a pickle here. But at least I've hooked up. I don't know what to do. Honestly, don't know what to do. If I give it any more force, my line's going to break. I might have to just let it go slack and see if he comes out of the snag. He's still there because I can feel him kicking. I'm keeping the pressure on. Oh, he's coming. Let me play this fish, guys. I'm going to let you know what happens. Hopefully, I get him in the net. Well, good news, guys. I managed to free him up from that snag. I don't think he's as big as I first thought. I don't think he's double. I haven't seen him, but I think he just went straight into those trees, and that's what got me. But I haven't seen him yet. But at least we've got him here. I hope he's hooked well. If he is, I should be able to net him. I just want to see him first. Would be nice. I can't afford to let him get back in those snags. Look at the rod bending. That's beautiful on a summer's evening. This is the weather we've been waiting for. Let me see. Don't get in those snags. I mean, it's obviously a carp. I'm hoping it's a mirror carp, because I like mirrors better than commons. Look at this. The rod is bent. No, he's trying to get in those snags again. 6 pound line. This is great fun. It really, really is. Big swells coming up. Oh, it's a nice common. He's far from double, but he looks like he's in pristine condition, guys. Let me get him in and I'll show you. Well, he's in the net and he is in beautiful condition. His mouth's a little bit scagged there, but look at the hook. Just caught in the side there. Straight out, size 10 hook. Look at this fish, guys. What beautiful condition. I'm going to get him out, weigh him, and I'm going to have my photo taken with him. 8 pounds and 4 ounces of muscle. Right here. Look at that. Beautiful fish. I'm so happy with that. Let's get him back. Come on! Well, that's fantastic. It's just proved to me that there are fish in here. There are carp in here. I knew there was. 8 pound and 4 ounces is good, but I know there's bigger ones in here. Oh, I say that. I say I know there's bigger ones in here. I literally just said to you, I didn't know if there was any in here. Oh, I've just sunk my foot in some mud. But I just feel like now, because of how cagey the fish are in here, obviously I've caught one in there. It's just battered up my swim because he just shot straight into the tree and it spooked 3 or 4 other carp. I saw him spook. Oh my gosh, this is all overgrown. So I'm just wondering now if I can swim somewhere. I've got a little bit of bread with me. Go through the bloody jungle. I'm just seeing now if maybe you're gonna be the one to save me. No, I'm just seeing now if maybe I could grab another one in another area a bit further on down the lake. Yes, I've caught one. I wasn't expecting to catch one. I've caught one. Just saw a big fish move out there, big wave. So I've thrown some bread out, but nothing has touched it since. Now I do just want to say sorry and apologise for the fact that I didn't get the I was filming the bread in the water and I was hoping to get the take on camera, but I'm glad I didn't, because if I was filming at the same time, as I say, I've only got one pair of hands, I haven't got my tripod. I always do this. I always leave my tripod at home. Oh, big bow wave right there. Do I put a bit of bread in here or not? I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Ah, bugger it. What's the worst that can happen? We're gonna do it. Anyway, yeah, I'm just apologising for not filming not filming the fish taking the bait. This is ridiculous, look. Ugh, you have to do limbo over the trees. Over the trees? Under the trees. Yeah, I was just getting, that fish took longer to catch than I thought it would, because a lot of the little fish were just beating the bread off the hook. So, you know, every time I was filming with one hand, the bread was coming off, I would stop filming, bait up again, and then out again. I did that, must have been about 5 or 6 times before that fish took it. So that's why in the end I just thought, I'll just film when I hook up, and that's what I did. And thankfully, I just kept the strain on him. I kept the strain on him, and he just pulled through. He just pulled through the tree. So, I mean, I've definitely caught more than what I thought I was going to catch tonight. I've just tightened up the tension on my reel, because if I hook one here, I mean, excuse my French, please cover your ears, ladies and gentlemen, but I am in the shit. That is the only way I can put it. I'm in deep trouble if I hook a fish here. But hey ho, it's part of the fun. Looks like my skills are not going to be tested in that swim on this particular day, but I'm going to try one more spot. You join me here today. We're in proper stalking territory now. Look at this. Proper bushcraft. Oh, I've got a bite, guys. Fishing. I don't know if you can see. I'm fishing right on the edge of this white stuff. It's just little bites at the moment, just little fish. I need one of the bigger fish to come along and wallop it. Didn't work out at the other swim, but I keep seeing big bow waves in the area that I'm fishing, and it's making me nervous. I should probably hold my rod. I really thought I was going to catch one there, but it just didn't happen. Again, just battered by little stuff. Nothing really too big was interested. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. I have caught more than what I thought I was going to catch. The start of the video, I didn't think I was going to catch anything, but I've now had 3 species out of this lake. I've had pike, bream, or skimmer, but it's still a bream, and carp, common carp. So I'm happy with that. Although I did catch a common carp here once when I was a teenager. I'll try and dig out a photo of that. If I've got a photo of it, I'll put it on screen now. If I didn't find the photo, then you get to look at my face. Yay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. As always, please like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm going to get home now, put dinner on, have a shower, eat dinner, and watch more fishing videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep fishing.